Meet the hippopotamus, the cute, chunky guy from cartoons. But forget everything Disney told you. This 4,000-pound beast is Africa's silent serial killer. 500 people dead every single year just from hippos. But why? What makes this plant eater more dangerous than actual predators? The answer will shock you. Picture this. You're fishing peacefully by a river. Suddenly, the water explodes. A 2-ton monster launches out like a torpedo. Jaws that can snap a canoe in half. Game over. Hippos flip boats daily, chase fishermen for miles, turn peaceful rivers into death traps. Entire communities live in terror. Children can't play by the water. Fishermen need armed guards. But here's what's crazy. Hippos aren't even trying to hunt humans. So why all the violence? The truth is darker than you think. First, let's destroy a myth. Hippos can't actually swim. They walk on the riverbed, like underwater astronauts, for up to 5 minutes without breathing. Those massive bodies, pure muscle, wrapped in 2-inch thick skin, bulletproof armor. Those teeth, not for eating, they're weapons, canines that grow 20 inches long, sharper than swords, bite force of 1,800 pounds per square inch. That's enough to crush a watermelon like a grape. But wait until you see how fast these slow giants actually move. 30 miles per hour on land, faster than you, faster than most cars in traffic. Underwater, they glide like submarines, silent, deadly, undetectable. Now imagine this killing machine protecting something precious. That's when things get really dangerous. Hippos have one rule. The river is theirs, period. Every stretch of water has a boss, the dominant bull. His kingdom, his rules. Challenge him, prepare for war. These battles are brutal, blood everywhere, scars that last forever. They mark territory in the grossest way possible, spinning their tails while, let's just say, fertilizing the area. But their weirdest survival trick? It sounds completely made up. They sweat blood, literally. This red goo is natural sunscreen and antibiotic. Built-in protection system.
Speaking of protection, wait until you see how they treat their families. Hippo moms are overprotective to the extreme. One wrong look at their baby, you're dealing with 2 tons of pure maternal rage. Babies ride mom like a living submarine. Nursing underwater, playing king of the mountain. The pod has strict rules. Boss bull gets the best spots, best food, best everything. Young males who challenge authority, exiled, forced to survive alone until they're strong enough to take over. But here's the plot twist nobody expects. These monsters might actually be saving Africa. Remove hippos from a river system, watch everything collapse. Their massive poop feeds entire food chains. Seriously, hippo fertilizer creates fish nurseries, supports thousands of species. They're living lawnmowers, keeping riverbanks trimmed, preventing erosion. Their movements create deep pools, fish refuges during dry seasons. Without hippos, rivers die, fish disappear, communities starve. But the most shocking thing about hippos, it's not what you think. They graze like giant cows. But when they do eat meat, it gets disturbing. Cannibalism, territorial fights that end in consumption, nature's dark side. Here's the biggest shocker. Hippos recognize individual humans. They remember faces, hold grudges, plan revenge. Which brings us to the ultimate question. Are we the real villains here? Here's the uncomfortable truth. We invaded their homes first. Dams block their migration routes. Cities swallow their grazing grounds. Hungry hippos wander into villages. Desperate, confused, dangerous. We fish in their nurseries, boat through their bedrooms, camp in their kitchens. Imagine aliens moving into your house, eating your food, threatening your kids. So maybe the question isn't why hippos attack us. Maybe it's how we can coexist. Smart communities are finding solutions. Protected corridors, scheduled fishing times. Some villages now live peacefully with hippos. Tourism brings money. Hippos bring ecosystem health. These monsters are actually environmental heroes, ecosystem engineers, living legends. So next time you see a hippo, remember this. You're looking at one of Africa's most important citizens. What do you think? Are hippos misunderstood monsters or necessary demons? Drop your thoughts below. If this changed your mind about hippos, smash that like button. Subscribe for more animal lores we need to bust.